Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. The show is designed to give you solutions to your day-to-day management and leadership problems. It's hosted by Matthew Haddock, a frontline manager and leader with over 25 years of experience. If you're ready, then let's get on with the show.
Welcome to the Manager Matt's Friday Thought. Every Friday I'll be doing a short cast to give you a thought about a learning I have had, an opinion on a situation, or a review of work practices I've seen in a modern business. Have a listen, give it a thought, and send me your comments. So let's get on with the show. Yes, I need to apologise. I am sorry for the language, and it's not a sort of thing I advocate with my managers, but it needs to be real and needs to get the point over. So the thought for today is, why do we have this obsession with giving people a shit sandwich when it comes to feedback? This so-called management technique is actually taught in some management training courses. Now, it's not always called a shit sandwich. No, it's called a positive, negative, positive feedback meeting, or a criticism role, or something daft like that. But we all know what it is. We soften the person up with a compliment, then give them some bad feedback, which is not pleasant to hear, and then put something positive at the end. Spin it, that kind of old thing of making it sound good, when really you're trying to tell them some feedback that you want them to know. And they'll walk away feeling great because they've eaten the lovely shit sandwich. Now there's a couple of things with the S sandwich that people miss. Firstly, it can go right over people's heads. I know it sounds daft, but some people will hear the positive only and not pick up the corrective action at all. They'll walk out the meeting thinking, well, that was great, 2 good positives in there, and not actually see the filling of what this sandwich is meant to be. And on the reverse, you'll get the people who'll take the criticism and not listen to the bread, the other positives at all. All they'll hear is how terrible they are, how deflated and shell-shocked they'll feel when they walk out of that meeting. And realistically, all you've done is try to sugarcoat something which doesn't need the sugarcoating. Now, people giving it don't fare any better. They struggle to find a solid example of good. So find something trivial to use. They also spend a long time giving the positives and no time giving over the negatives because they don't like that part. It doesn't feel comfortable. Now, we know humans fear and want to move away from conflict. In the most part, people don't want to be nasty. So I can understand that. But the idea of this practice of wrapping it in 2 good things just to get your bad point over just doesn't seem to work. All in all, I don't think it's a good practice, and I think it misses the point of improvement in the workplace. You build strong relationships with your team as their manager and spend time with them. You use a one-to-one and a feedback regularly. You then don't need to hide the bad inside a good because you're giving your directs both at the correct time and from a place of wanting good results, and also from a place of wanting that person to improve. So why hide it in a sugarcoating? And remember, at the end of the day, any type of shit in a sandwich will taste disgusting, even with the best bread and butter in the world. Well, thanks for listening to my Friday Thought. Now it's over to you to send me your thought. Okay, that's it for Manager Matt this week. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening to this Manager Matt podcast. We hope you found it interesting, helpful and actionable. One last thing, please leave a quick review on iTunes or with your podcast provider as it helps to spread the word of Manager Matt. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the podcast, and if you did like anything in particular, send an email to managermattpodcast@gmail.com or visit managermatt.co.uk for more content. Feedback is a gift, so let's keep giving. See you next week.